Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this call. I am so excited for 2022. I'm so glad that you decided to join me tonight because, guys, I am so passionate about Beachbody. I am so passionate about what I do for a living. Every single day I get to do this, and it's just amazing. I love it. I wasn't always a Beachbody coach. I'm not going to bore you with my story. If you want to know it, I will tell it to you. That's not what this call is about tonight. This call about tonight is about you. It's about a decision that every single one of you, whether you're watching right now, recorded, or you're here live with me, which thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here. This is for you. It is for absolutely anybody. And I have these pictures up here because I just want to remind you that I am not a unicorn, that Allison, the working coach on my team, so to speak, right now is not a unicorn. I have so many people on my team that look every which way, that show up every which way. These are just a few pictures of the people on our team. You'll see my photo there in the bottom left-hand corner. That's my before photo. That's what I used to look like. Allison on the bottom right there, that's what she used to look like. Like, I don't want you to look at us and think that we've always been into fitness. We've always been healthy. We've just always been this person. Like, no, these programs and coaching created who I am right now. And I truly believe that. In the top left-hand corner, you're gonna see two blondes. And the one that's on the left in the pink, her name is Moira Kusaba. She was the #2 coach in the entire Beachbody network out of 400,000 coaches. She was #2 last year. The one on the right, she was #4. And you can see that we all look different, like we might kind of all have blonde hair, might, all be like white girls or whatever, but our body types are all different. We all have different priorities. We all have different families. We all live different places. We all have different amounts of children, and yet we still put in this work every single day. So I just want to remind you for a second before we get into this, that this is for everybody. And I have a really cool vision for this team. And I hope that you will open up your mind and open up your heart to what I'm going to share with you tonight, because the past couple of years that I've been a coach, I truly don't believe that I have been the best leader for this team that I could have been. I know that I can do more for you, and I want more out of this than ever before. Before starting as a coach, I never truly believed that I could make lifelong friendships, true friendships, from this opportunity. I've never been very good at having girlfriends. I've never been very good at, having girls in my life. I was the tomboy. I always had boys as my friends, like seriously, in high school, college, all of that. And this has changed that drastically. Being able to hang out with the people who are on this team, who are on my upline team, it has changed my life. And I truly believe that it can change yours if you lean in with me this year. Lean in with me. And I'm going to talk about what that means. My vision is we go on trips together as a team, right? We win trips and then we go on them together. We're going to the Dominican Republic this year in March. Next year is Mexico, which is 100% attainable for absolutely anybody here tonight. We have Summit in July in St. Louis. I have a hotel booked. I want you to be there with me. I want you to be in that hotel room with me. I want you to be there with me on the floor seats that I have so that we can enjoy that experience together. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay too. I just want you to be there because, like it says on the screen, if your friends don't motivate you and inspire you, you're choosing them wrong. And I'm telling you right now from the bottom of my heart, I choose you to be here. If you are on this call, it's because you were invited for a reason. Okay, you belong here, and I want to make sure that you can understand that absolutely anybody can do this. So let me talk for a second. I want to go just really back to basics. Who a coach is, okay? And I will reiterate, this is for anybody, but if you are someone who needs to bring yourself back to life, and you want to be here for the long haul in your fitness journey, helping others realize their strength. Now I'm going to push back on that in a second. but that is part of this job. And that is so fulfilling, right? Bringing other women back to life. You come back to life, and then it's amazing the trickle down effect that that can affect on other people. Free prizes and trips. I mean, who doesn't want that? I'm going on 4 trips this year. And I talked to one of my personally sponsored coaches today, and I asked her, what's your goal for this business? What do you want to do? And you know what she said? 4 trips a year. And my thought in my head was, wow, 2 years ago, that was my goal too. And now I have that. I have reached that this year. And it's just incredible. Take your accountability to the next level. So this is huge. So many people think you have to be perfect. You have to be motivated. You have to be disciplined all the time to be a coach. I'm not those things every day, but when I log into our accountability group and I come into our coach chat and I see other people showing up for themselves, I can't stop. I can't give up on me when no one else has. So I show up for me because of them. That is such an important thing to realize. Improving your finances, your relationships, your mindset, your health, your life. I mean, this is a trickle down effect like you wouldn't believe. And I didn't believe it when I first started coaching. I'll tell you that right now. You can earn money on your own time over time, on your own terms over time. Even just pay for your Shakeology and your supplements. That's also a huge perk of this business. And you can develop a solid mindset, solid in all aspects of your life. So I want you to just really think in your head right now, and I'm going to be quiet for like a really uncomfortable 15 or 20 seconds. And I just want you to think, what of these things speak to you? What of these things you're like, yes, I need that in my life. Yes, I need that in my life. And dream for a second, okay? Think. I'll tell you, for me, I wanted to first pay for my Shakeology because I couldn't afford it. That was what I wanted to do at first, just pay for my shakes. Then I told my husband, once that happened, what if we could just make like $200 a week? That would be a game changer. I don't know if that could happen, but it would be a game changer. By the way, Beachbody disclaimer, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income, blah, 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 right? But now I've way more than doubled that, exceeded that every week. That's incredible to me. Like, it blows my mind that that was my goal a year and a half ago. And now I'm like way far exceeding that just by taking simple steps that I can show you how to do. Anybody can do this. It just takes belief. So I want to talk to you a little bit about your mindset, right? Because if you're here, whether you're here because you're already a coach or you're here because you're deciding, maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to, dive into this a little bit. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not really sure what it entails. Maybe you think you know what it entails, but I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So again, and I will continue to say this and scream it from the rooftops, myself and Allison and any other successful coach in this business, we are not unicorns. We are not special. We are consistent. We have very, very, very deep belief in these programs and what they have done for us. And sharing that with other women is something that we just can't help because we love it so, so much. So again, what are your goals? My goals in the beginning, make a couple $100s a week, pay for my supplements, be able to not worry about buying extra beach bars or buying extra Energize or Recover. Like, I love Beachbody programs. I love Beachbody products. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't want to have to worry about my husband covering those costs. Not that it wasn't our money, but I wasn't bringing home income. So it was important to me that I had those finances. I didn't even think about the community and the friendships that I would gain. For me, it was money-based. It was financial-based. But for you, it can be any of those things that I listed. So think about, for a second, let's think about money. What amount would make a difference for you? That coach that I was speaking to today, she said she wanted 4 vacations a year. And at first she said, I asked her, so how much would you need to make a month in order for that to be true? And she said $200. And I said, really? A family of 4 can go on a vacation once a quarter for $600? That's amazing. And she's like, oh yeah, you're right. That's probably not true. And I was like, yeah, that's not true at all. What are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, I probably need like $2,000 a quarter. And I'm like, yeah, That's much more realistic. It probably costs about $2,000 for a family of 4 to go on a 3 or 4 day vacation, a cruise or something similar, right? So we broke it down. What is that? $175 a week. Well, what is that? That's sharing 3 challenge packs with people, right? And while that might seem like a lofty goal, the commission and the bonuses and the amount that we get paid, it's not 100% commission based. We get bonuses every single week once we become an Emerald coach and above. And I'm not going to go into what that is, but it's very simple. It can happen in 24 hours. I made it happen in 24 hours. I started making money right away because that's what my goal was, right? So what do you do this for? And what is it doing for you, right? What is this doing for you? I know for me, this brought me back to life. I became so passionate about these programs. I became so intrigued with what was coming next. I remember when 21 Day Fix real time came out, like, oh my God, 21 Day Fix, but it's in real time. So every single day is a different workout. What? Like, it blew my mind. And I'm like, give me more of that. I loved it. But before that, I didn't go to the gym. I wasn't fit. I wasn't healthy. I didn't eat right. Like, what happened? I fell in love. I fell in love with these programs. And why does that matter? Well, because it changed my life. I dealt with anxiety and depression and loneliness, and I was a stay-at-home mom with nothing to her name after being a career woman for 10 years. And this brought me back to life. It truly, truly did. So when you're reaching out to people and you're asking them to join you, and you start to get that kind of icky feeling inside, which I'll address again in a second, remember that your intent is to get them to feel how you feel, to get them to see what you see. That's the key, right? And if you haven't started these programs yet, I just am here to tell you that you can also see it without even starting it. See that this can be the solution if you go all in and allow it to be. Some of us go on social media and we post every day. We post every day our workout. We're so consistent. We do our stories. We do posts on social media. By the way, that's not how your business has to look, but some of us do that, right? And then nothing happens. Nobody comments on it. Nobody likes it. Nobody watches your stories. And then what happens? We start to think in our head. We start to get all up in our head. Nobody wants this. I'm bothering people. Nobody wants to join me. When in reality, they're probably scared, just like you were, right? They're watching from afar and they are waiting for you to invite them. And as scary as that might be, and you might think in your head, I don't think I can just ask somebody to invite me. Well, isn't that what I did for you, or Allison did for you? I invited you, I welcomed you in, and I probably invited you more than once. I probably reached out to you more than one time and said, listen, this is for you. I promise you, join me, right? And you eventually did. I wasn't bothering you. I provided you with something that quite possibly could have saved your life. I know it saved mine. So think about that when you're reaching out. I want to ask you, and think in your head, are you willing to lean into this team and use the tools that are provided to you? We have so many tools that can help you along this journey. All the resources. I do everything for you. I run the challenge group. I provide free groups for you, invite to. I mean, I literally give you a checklist for your coaches. If anybody joins you and wants to work this business under you, that they can just check off. You just send it to them and that's it. It's so easy. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I provide that for you, especially in the beginning. And I just want to share this very interesting fact, okay? Christina Delgado, who is our very upline coach, she's like our great grandmother coach, I'll call her, right? She's not that old though, she's like 42. She told me one time, she's like, Jackie, the reason why people need this in their lives is because a customer, someone who's just a customer, just doing the programs, not doing anything else, sticks around for an average of 3 months. That's the average in the Beachbody world. They buy a challenge pack or a total solution pack. They do the programs for a couple of months, and then they fall off the bandwagon and never come back. A Diamond Beachbody coach, the average that they stay with Beachbody is 5+ years. Isn't that incredible? And why? It's because when we start inviting our friends and family, it becomes much harder to quit. It becomes much harder to just disappear. Because then people are like, hello, what happened? You invited me to this challenge group and now you're not even freaking showing up. So not only do you have the guilt of missing the day that you planned on doing in your challenge group, but now you have somebody counting on you to show up too, right? So I just want to remind you that that is why we're here, is ultimately to do it for ourselves. Because I get that pushback a lot. I just want to work on me for now. I just want to work on what I have because I cannot offer anybody anything because I am such a hot mess. But I want you to think instead, I have women in my life that would benefit from this. I have women in my life that I know need this. They might not say it, they might have said no already, but I know that this could benefit them. And I'm going to reach out to them relentlessly because I know that this can help them. Oh, people will think that I'm that Beachbody girl. So those are not your people, okay? Try to think why you care what other people think. I don't care what other people think, truly. I did at first. At first, I was really nervous and scared and unsure of myself, and I wasn't very confident. But now I don't care. I don't care. I love these programs and I share them relentlessly because I believe in them so much. Oh, I don't have a transformation yet. Girl, I ain't where I'm going to be either yet. Do you think that I am going to magically transform into like some hugely different person than I am right now with the next program that we commit to? No. Oh, but you already have a transformation, Jackie. Yeah, I do. But right now, I'm not going to transform into anything else. So if somebody's joining me, don't you think that maybe they have it in their head, oh, it's easier for her. She already has a nice flat stomach. You know, there's no way I could do what she's doing. I get that pushback all the time because people don't see me as someone who could lock arms with them. If you don't have that transformation yet, you could be that for someone who you can lock arms with and do it together. I work on me every single day. It's not about the before and after. It's what this could do for my life outside of weight loss. Oh, I don't want to sound salesy. Your closest friends are going to want to do what you're doing. Your closest friends and family are going to want to support what you're doing. And you know, if they're not, ask other people. I have not been in my warm market, so to speak, friends and family for probably a year and a half. I meet new people every single day, and you don't have to do that right away. Trust me when I say you have at least 300 people in your network of friends and family that you know that you can reach out to. You may be hesitating to reach out to them, but you do. Okay, so this is something that I want you to understand, that most of the time you have those friends who are going to join you. You may just be too scared or counting them out before you even invite them, okay? So I want to have Allison unmute herself because she was someone who was in my challenge group and she decided that she was going to go all in with this coaching opportunity. And I want her to speak on all of these things that you see in front of you. So Allison, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, girl. So talk to us.
Okay, so why I joined. So just like Jackie said, the people that you see right now in front of you are not the same people that we were when we signed up. I signed up into Beachbody about 2.5 years ago. And at that time, I was a shell of myself. I was 200 pounds, the heaviest I've ever been my whole life. I just had my fourth baby, and I just couldn't lose the weight. I had zero energy, zero self-confidence. I was depressed, I was tired, all the things were happening, but I had no idea what to do. I didn't want to do the gym thing. I was way too embarrassed in my body and anyone seeing it. So I actually saw a post from Jackie, and it was a before and after transformation post, and I saw myself in her before picture, and I wanted her after picture. I wanted to be part of that journey. So I actually reached out. I was like, what are you doing? Like, I need to be doing something. And I just went all in. So shifting from being a challenger and just following the program that I obviously fell in love with, haven't stopped since I signed up that day, and shifting from that to the coach side. Of course, we all go through hesitation, right? We think, oh my gosh, I can't do what she's doing. Like, I don't know how to even, you guys, I didn't even have an Instagram like that. That's where I was. Like, I didn't know how to do anything, stories as far as any of that. So I was actually, before this, in an MLM, not to do with fitness, but I wasn't successful at it. It wasn't my thing, right? Like I didn't think this was going to be something I could do. However, my belief, my passion in these programs, I knew that I found what works for life. This is not just a quick fix, some bad diet you're on for a few months. This is something that works for life. These shakes, these workouts, nutrition, this literally saved me. I don't even want to think where I'd be right now if I didn't reach out and sign up and start doing this 2.5 years. And I knew that I had to share this. I knew other moms, other women were out there that were me 2.5 years ago, that were that depressed, overwhelmed, tired, didn't know where to turn. I wanted to be that person there to help them. And it really was my belief in these programs. And at the time, I was also homeschooling. So I had 4 kids, all homeschooling. So clearly I didn't have a bunch of time. And money is definitely a factor. Like, yes, I always make extra money. For me, unlike Jackie, it wasn't like the forefront of what I wanted, why I was choosing to do it. I really believe that, can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can?
Yeah, you're just breaking up just a little bit. Come closer to the screen.
Okay. Is that better? I just hear you like this, and I'm like, can you hear me? Okay,
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Okay, so anyway, it was during the pandemic, the first pandemic. And with 4 kids, I was homeschooling, and I didn't have tons of time, right? But I knew I had belief that I needed to get this out. Like I needed to tell other moms what I found. I just was ready to shout it from the rooftop. So why this is different. Like I mentioned before, I was actually part of an MLM before this, not to do with fitness, like I said. And it wasn't a horrible experience, but it wasn't for me. My heart wasn't, it wasn't something that was life-changing, right? Like this for me is life-changing. This is what I want to tell everybody about. And so I've learned that every coach journey doesn't have to look the same, right? I didn't start out posting a bunch of sweaty selfies and workout clips. And, like I said, I didn't even have an Instagram account. So I didn't know anything. So please do not feel like you need to know what you're doing. Like, seriously, it's literally just sharing these programs, sharing, just the love of what you found in these programs to other people. And really, you just learn, you grow, you evolve into the coach that you want to be. And the accountability, which Jackie touched on this too, the accountability as a coach is everything. You just show up in a different way because you're not just there for yourself. Like, yes, I show up for myself, for sure, right? Like we all do. But when you have a team watching you and you are, there for them, you just show up in a different way. You want to show up. When I see other people, already posting they did their workout and all this, it's like, oh my gosh, let me get my ass in gear. I have to go and do this. So our team, I've been a stay-at-home mom now for about 6 years. Before that, I was a teacher. And I guess I didn't even realize this at the time, but I really miss that community feel. As a stay-at-home mom, you kind of get isolated. You're in your own bubble. And I just needed an outlet. I needed something for myself, but with other adults. Because I live 4 kids all day by myself. And this gave it to me. And you guys, this team is where you want to be. I mean, I know there's thousands of Beachbody teams, but like I'm telling you, this one is something special. The relationships I've made, the support and the encouragement I've received is like no other job that I've ever had. And it's not just a bunch of Zoom calls and trainings, okay? Like Jackie said, they have all the tools. They have like a literal like checklist of things to do at your own pace, right? It's not like, oh my gosh, get all this done or you're not going to go anywhere. It's at your own pace. And like I said, I didn't have much time, right? So there is all of that to help you. But our team is a team of women, a team of moms from all walks of life. There's stay-at-home moms, there's teachers, there's law enforcement, there's nurses, the list goes on, right? We come from all different places. And we are here for one purpose, and we want to help others, right? We want to help them start, we want to help them continue their health and fitness journey. So what keeps me going? So my passion and vision for this company, I believe wholeheartedly in these programs and products and helping others feel their best. I'm so passionate in my belief and what it did for my life personally that like I said, I want to scream it from the rooftop. But let me tell you this, the real magic is not just doing that, it's the individual conversations that you have with people you haven't connected with in so long. Like, can I tell you, I have talked with people from grade school, from high school, that we have not talked in forever, from teachers that I taught with years ago, and we reconnected through fitness, okay? Like, never in a million years did I think I would be reaching out to people, asking them to join me in this fitness journey, and then we're like having a relationship and like, talking about things again. Like, it is so awesome. And I would have never done that. I would have never have done that if I hadn't joined Beachbody and been inviting people and talking to people and just connecting with other people with not who I was 2.5 years. And also my family. Okay, so I have 4 kids, like I mentioned. They're all watching, right? They see me. They know that that health and helping others is my priority right now. And I want them to learn that. I want them to understand that I am doing this to help others. And really, guys, just don't overthink it. Just share, invite. Don't feel like it's a crazy hard goal to have to get to any of these ranks or any of these. Don't even put your head there. Like, when I started, we just kind of went. I just started talking to people, inviting people. People wanted to join. You just grow your team, and it's people who trust you, right? It's 12 to be a diamond, and Jackie will get into this later, but it's 12 people. 12 close people who trust you. These can be people in your mom's group, people from, like I said, grade school, high school, teams in college, or whatever. They can come from any walk of life, anywhere, and they will want to join you because they trust you. They trust what you are offering them, because it's coming from you, right? That's the key. So,
yes, Allison, and you are so amazing, girl. Like, seriously, when she joined me, she was just like a deer in headlights. She's just like, okay, so I do what? Okay, cool. All right, so what's next? Okay, so I do that. Okay, cool. What's next? Like, it was literally just no thinking, right? Because we tend to overthink these things. And she just was laser focused and it's like, okay, how do I make that happen? How do I get part of that? And she literally made Diamond happen in 30 days. I think it was 28 days. It was ridiculous. I was like, Allison, you are ridiculous and amazing. It took me 4 months to get to Diamond. So she is a rock star, but it's 100% possible for anybody on this call to make that happen. Thank you so much, Allison, for sharing that with us. So I want to talk to you a little bit about who are you going to invite, right? Because that's the number one thing that the pushback I get from coaches. I have no one to invite. Oh, come on. Yes, you do. Of course you do. We all have people in our life that we can relate to. Who am I looking for? I am looking for who I was 4 years ago. I'm looking for the woman who is struggling with motherhood, who wants just something simple that's going to actually freaking work, who works really hard to achieve goals, but just can't achieve those goals because they don't know what the heck to do. I love dressing like my friends. So I like finding people who love dressing like their friends. I love traveling. I love trips, especially when they're free. And you know what? Somebody who's maybe lost themselves, and not really sure what their life is all about right now. Stay-at-home mom. And this is for me. This is who I'm looking for. So I want you to think about that. Like, who would be your ideal person to join you? Who would be the person in your life that would kind of check all of those boxes of like who you were and who you want to surround yourself with? Because I'm very intentional with who I invite to my coaching team, because I want people who I know are going to help me to level up. It's not just about me helping them to level up, but it's a two-way street, right? And it's the same for our upline, right? Our upline is very successful. Like Allison said, it's the best team. I swear to God, it's the best team. I promise you. We go to Summit every year. This is like our huge convention that happens every year. 25,000 coaches, and Diesel Nation, who's our upline, Christina Delgado, we all wear red. And it's like this sea of red, you know, and it's like this movement that happened. And it's like, we dominate, we absolutely dominate. And this is, you are part of that team by being part of Team Body Core. So I just want to mention this. If this is on your heart and this is on your mind, and you think, you know what, I want to gun it. I want to gun it. I want this to happen. I am ready. I want to go all in, and I want Diamond to happen. This is what you need to be in on. It's called the Diamond Dash. Okay. It's 12 freaking people. Diamond is 12 people. It's not hard. I promise you, I swear to you, it's not hard. It is a decision. It's a decision that Allison made, but you don't have to make it happen right away. So just by January 17th, okay, just by January 17th, which is next Monday, I know, it's really scary. I know it's really scary. You need to have at least Success Club 5, which get with me. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. 4 active coaches, right? Or Emerald and Success Club 5. Sorry, 4 active coaches or Emerald and Success Club 5. This might be complete Greek to you. You might not have any idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. Get with me. I have all the tools to mentor you to get you there by Sunday. It is 100% possible. I signed on, when I first started, I signed on 11 people in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not a unicorn. I just did the work to get there. And the reason why I didn't become Diamond was because my coach didn't mentor me. I'll just be honest. I'll just throw it out there. Like, my coach, she didn't tell me that I needed to sign up preferred customers and coaches in order to become a Diamond coach. I was signing up regular customers and not making as much money as I could have been. Once I learned the system and I actually learned how to do this and leaned on my upline, that's when I became successful. I am here for you. I know how to do this. And not only will you earn the commission, not only will you earn the January prize, not only will you earn a free gift from me, and we'll get to that in a second, but you could earn a piece of a pot that is going to be huge. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So if you're interested in doing this, please get with me. Let's talk about it. It is not hard. It is just a decision. We also have the Slay Squad. We have trainings galore. We have resources galore. This is all can be on your own time. Whenever you are ready to dive all in, it's all there for you. We do the work. We do the work. Your job is to get your friends and family on board. Your job is to invite the closest friends and family that you have to you and get them on board with you. So the time to dive in is right now, because I don't know if you guys have seen the advertisements that have been going on through my stories, through Beachbody, but we literally have a new program every 2 freaking months this year. It's incredible. This has never happened in Beachbody history. Usually it's once a quarter. We have it every 2 months. We literally just launched Job 1. We're still launching Job 1. In March, we're going to be launching Autumn Calabrese's brand new program, which I am so excited for. The 4-week gut protocol, along with 4 weeks for everybody. We're going to be doing Fire and Flow in May. This is Jericho McMathews, creator of Morning Meltdown 100, and Elise Jones, creator of Bar Blend and co-creator of 3-week yoga retreat, Fire and Flow. 6 days a week, every other day is like a flow, yoga, strength training, body weight, and every other day is Jericho's fiery, really powerful workouts, right? And then in July, Joel Freeman, oh my God, I cannot get enough of him. I did 10 rounds, I did lift 4. He is just, besides being so hot, he is such a good trainer. He's such a good trainer, and I love his programs. They just did a little teaser. We don't know what this program is about, but I have a feeling it's going to be heavy weightlifting, because that is what we're lacking right now in our bod library. So I'm so excited for these launches. Like, now is the time to join us and get on this wave that is about to happen. I promise you it's about to happen. So how do you do it? How do you get people to join you? So there is a free group that is starting on Monday. Now, let me just pause for a second. If you want to be a Diamond coach or you want to get on that Diamond Dash, the free group is a great tool, but that's not what you need to get in that Diamond Dash. Talk to me separately. But if you're just thinking about, you know what, I want to hit Success Club, I want to invite a few of my friends, I feel a little hesitant, I'm not really sure, I don't want to sound salesy. If you're thinking all of these things, this is where you need to plug people in. It's a free group. It's free. All you do is ask people to join. That's it. I literally send out 35 to 40 of these invites every single day for the past couple of days. You just say, hey, my coach and me are running this free group. I would love to invite you. You invite them. You put them in the group, you tag them in the welcome post, you ask them why they would maybe want to change their life. You talk to me, you talk to Alice, and you say, hey, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. How do I talk to this person? We coach you through it. You follow up with them, and then you close the sale. That's it. It's as simple as that. I lay it all out for you in this group. And if you want to dive in with me, I can walk you through the steps. It is super, super easy. And we do these all the time. You only have to invite, So there's so many incentives right now, lots of things to get excited about. You get commission, and I'm not going to go into our compensation plan right now. We can talk about that on a separate call, but on top of the money and the bonuses and all of the fun stuff that you're going to earn by selling and sharing these challenge packs with other people, you also can earn prizes. And I don't know about you, but I love prizes. So for month one, this is huge, right? Start in January right now, and you have the ability to earn everything on this page. I literally, a couple hours before this call, ordered my Ray-Ban sunglasses that I earned last year because I hit Success Club every single month of 2021. And literally all that is having 3 people join you a month. That's it. 3 people a month. And by doing that, I was able to earn Ray-Ban sunglasses. And I'm so excited about it. They will be here in 2 weeks. The month one prize, not only will you get the Beachbody crossbody bag, you will get that intention bracelet on the bottom right-hand corner. You will also, if you hit Emerald, which if you hit Success Club, you better hit Emerald, like it's the same exact thing. You're gonna get a one-on-one with me, and we're gonna talk about your goals. We're gonna talk about how you're gonna get to Diamond really fast, because the faster you make it happen, the easier it is. Trust me, we call it the death march to Diamond. If you take too long to get there, it takes way too long. You can either sign up 12 coaches or 100 coaches to get to Diamond. Trust me, you wanna sign up 12, not 100. Emerald and Success Club by Sunday, you get in that Diamond Dash. And if you are a Diamond coach in January or February for the first time, I am going to cover your ticket to Summit. I want you to be there. You deserve to be there if you make this happen. I will pay for your ticket. It's $145. I will take money out of my pocket and I will give it to you to join us at Summit, because that is incredible for making that happen. So these are amazing prizes, amazing incentives if you weren't already incentivized by what we talked about. I want to talk about personal development. It's one of our 4 vital behaviors. If you don't know about our 4 vital behaviors, we can talk about that too. But these are 3 books that I really have enjoyed. I have taken to heart. The 5-Second Rule, Mel Robbins. She's also written a book called the High Five Habit. That's her more recent launch. But if you're not motivated right now in your life and in whatever you're doing, read that book. If you need to develop systems, if you don't have good habits, if you're just not disciplined, Atomic Habits. And if you need to take action in this business, but you need to get over your damn self and the thoughts that you're having in your head, you need to Get Over Your Damn Self. I'm actually rereading that for the 3rd time right now because I love it so much. I'm actually reading The High Five Habit by Mel Robbins and Get Over Your Damn Self at the same time. But if you need personal development, or you don't even know if you need personal development, get with me. Let's talk about your goals. Let's talk about where you want to be so that we can recommend something that will work for you. And repeat after me. I will be there. All of these events are open to every single coach on my team. You just saw me go to Super Weekend. If you were watching my stories, which I know some of you were, I went to Miami, I went to Super Weekend, I got to hang out with Jennifer Jacobs, like literally hang out with her and like have wine and be like, hi Jennifer, how are you? Oh my God, you're so amazing. Like, it's incredible. You know, I've met Autumn Calabrese, I've hung out with her, literally just hung out with her like a regular human being, because she is a regular human being. And we go on trips together and we learn from each other, and it's just so amazing. So the next Super Weekend, put it in your calendar right now. It's going to be in Miami, and I want more of you there with me. I want to go on a girls trip. I invited you, some of you last time. Nobody could make it. That's fine. It was kind of last minute, but I want to go with you to this event. These events are life-changing. They seriously can help you to reignite your passion, reignite your why, and bring your business to the next level. Summit, this is what I was talking about. Put this on the calendar. You need to be at this too. Summit is happening in July in St. Louis. I already have a hotel room. It's going to be an amazing trip. I would love to pay for your ticket to get there. So get to Diamond in January or February. We always have a diamond retreat. Another reason to get to diamond this year. A diamond retreat is going to be happening in the fall. Last year we went to Orlando. We literally had a bunch of mansions all over the place, and we literally just, you know, hung out. We drank Prosecco, we ate together, we did trainings, we talked. Like, you get to meet these people in person that you've been talking to on Zoom calls for the past 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year, whatever. During the pandemic, you know, 20 years, it felt like. But we just get together and we love on each other, and we do workouts together. And Autumn Calabrese was there, and like, they always have a super trainer there, and it's super, super fun and intimate, and I love it. So this is the dates for those. Please write those down. And then of course, if you hit Success Club every month this year, you are going to get an invite to our very next Success Club trip, which is in March of 2023. It's in the Dominican Republic. Allison just got her invite to be able to go to that trip next year. She's on the waiting list right now, but I'm positive is going to get an invite to this trip. And it is truly an amazing experience. I actually went to the resort that we're going to next year. I went there last year. So this year we're going to Dominican Republic. Last year we went to Riviera Maya. We're going back to Riviera Maya this year. And it is an amazing, all-inclusive, adults-only paradise of a resort. So I'm just so excited to go, and I hope that more of you will be there with me next year. Okay. On our Body Core boardroom, you're going to see all of our upcoming events. You're going to see that we have the hybrid launch that is happening on Friday. That is super exciting for anybody who has a cycle bike, especially. This is going to be really cool because it's going to be extra workouts. You know, you can actually add like a 5th week of job 1 onto job 1. So it's gonna be like a 5-week program instead of just 4 weeks, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to the New Leadership Conference in Las Vegas, and I'm going to bring back all the nuggets of knowledge to you guys. I'm so excited for that. And that is something that literally anyone on this team can qualify for in 2023. You have to be a 1-star diamond coach, which means you are a diamond and you have a diamond under you, but you can absolutely make that happen in a year. And then at the end of the month, we do have a big coach sneak peek. That's going to be something that you invite other coaches to get an idea of what this is all about. This year, our theme for our team is forward together. My word for this year is forward. I want to move my business forward. I want to move forward from all of the things that happened in my life last year, a back injury, losing my dad, having COVID for 2 weeks straight. I mean, just literally the worst year of my life. I want to move forward. And a lot of people, I feel like, had a horrible year last year. 2021 was so hard. It was just like an extension, but almost worse of 2020. Like, it was horrible. People's energy is low. People are just not feeling it. And that is just exactly why I feel so compelled to continue my job, to continue my mission of helping women and helping people improve their life through health and fitness. But we got to do it together, guys. We have to lock arms and do this as a team. It is so important. I just want to say I'm so honored to be a part of Team Body Core, to be the leader of this team. It's not about me. This is a team effort, right? Team Body Core. You know, this team became premier this year. We are a premier team together. It is a team effort. I am so grateful for every single one of you, and I'm so glad that you were able to join me tonight. Okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please reach out to me and let me know what you thought of this call, and let's talk about your goals for this year.